Good evening, my friends. Friday evening again, as well as usual, and video is for tomorrow morning. And I would like to say thank you to Barbara Kay for your donation. It's so kind of you. In this video, I will be talking about outcome. It's for entertainment only. Outcome of Jeffery with the Epstein records related to T, and about Kavanagh. He's apparently investigated. What outcome that will be? Will the Supreme Court decision be overturned in the future? Will Ivanka and Jered be moving to Albania? What do you see in America in January 2025? Does Russia have any pictures of SCOTUS? Will new evidence be exposed in January 6? Will students be protesting in fall? Italy and fascism. So those subjects those things I will be answering from the previous videos that you left the questions. Alexis ZF, and it's for entertainment only. So I have to say that my life is better than Barbie's. No one is playing with me and throwing me on the floor and forgetting about me. She was born in 1959, but she was born already as a 19-year-old, so she's older than me. She is beautiful, but every year she goes through quite a few different plastic surgeries or whatever, and I can't take any surgeries, so I'm glad I can't even take Botoxes. So that way my life is easier. I'm not starving myself, and she's not eating ever. And Barbie as well have the same problem as me, but double. I have a knee that I can't bend easily, and she has two knees and she can't bend them, and she can't bend her hands, so my life is better. That's for entertainment only, and now we can start with the serious subjects. Alexis ZF 3UI. What is outcome of Trump from the recently released Jeffery's with the stain records? And we will learn that both of them were very insane guys. They were walking like troublemakers, hugging each other, and without Trump was never a drinker, but who knows what else he was taking. So they were hugging each other and talking about girls and doing bad things. So this will be something that will be exposed. And in the video from July 8, 24, so about a week ago, yes, I said I saw worms coming up from the ground. But can of worms is symbol of troubles that will be coming out to the surface. So we have to wait for that. And there will be more information about those two guys. I will pull the cards and see what the cards are saying, because they were not an angels. And there is a lot of talk now about that young girl, 13-year-old. So they should investigate that. Well, it's too old, but as future, well, he is already candidate, That's just the way it will be probably by Monday. But we have to know more about his behavior, and I think that should be touched. Garland should look into it. Even if they can't charge him, that should be a can of worms open. Yeah, that girl was only 13 years old. Some legal procedure will follow, and he probably paid money in 2016, and she was quieter. So she's afraid of talking about this. But there are other people who can give some testimony, like a family, like mother who knew about this eventually, and even the lawyer who was going to charge him. Those things should be in a public domain. He is a public person. An investigation into, that's from Cheryl, investigation into Kavanagh apparently has been started. What will be the outcome? I see reunion. I believe all the justice will be, all the justice from SCOTUS will be reunited, the Republican justice. And they will be trying to control the outcome of this. So I don't know how bad it will be, but apparently Garland is looking into it. And yeah, he paid to the lawyers or some people, he spent money, everything was started, that the work will be put on in display, and yeah, I said the family of the SCOTUS will be trying to control this. I can't promise you that it will be, that they will take him out of the court, out of the Supreme Court. Maybe there is not enough by now informations. Maybe some of them were lost, because they should have done, it should be done this long time ago. So I don't have a clear feeling that everything will be in open. Ma'am the Queen, will this year U.S. Supreme Court decisions be, will this year's U.S. Supreme Court decisions be overturned in the future, since it is obvious that there is that it's a very shoddy business? And I think that will happen eventually, but it will take time. Democrats has to have House and Senate to do this job, and maybe to impeach few of the justices. So if that will happen, then everything can be turned out. We will have to wait and wait. The decisions will be taken from above, but the work will be done eventually, and people will be the winners. So that you will be seeing the change and reverse. Everything will be reversed. I'm not saying that it's right away, but I don't think it will take 50 years as before. So they have to change this completely, because it is a big nuisance. In Poland, that was the law that women were not allowed to have abortion. Now they can. Everything was reversed. The new government came in and changed in one day, I think. Well, it was very fast. Ivanka Trump and Jered are going to build a luxury hotel resort in Albania, and they have 14 14,000 acres, 1,400 acres island in Mediterranean. Will they move there? No. I see Ivanka watching from a distance. She's not like her mother. Her mother will be hands-on on everything. Ivanka will be more on computer and checking from a distance, once in a while going there. Queen of Love. Well, she will be worried to be there all the time, but she will be making all the important decisions. I don't think she will move there permanently. She's happy where she is in Florida, so she feels safe, at least for her kids and for herself and her husband. So I don't have the feeling that she will be moving there. And I saw her with Lunette, so she will be doing this on a distance. E.B. Weston, what do you see America looking like in 2025 January? Some people will be desperate, like symbol of holding on to their heads, and some people will be happy. So half of the country will go one way and another half will go the other way. So USA is so divided anyhow. It's like right now, but it will be more obvious because it will be 4 more years. The empire, about the money, and eventually the country will rejuvenate itself. People will be connected. So eventually everything will be going the better way. Biden on the debate on Thursday was very good. I don't know why they are complaining, because I think he reached my expectations. He's not 21 years old or 40 or 50. He's 80. But he was very good, very solid, knowing what he has to answer. Few mistakes, but they were not any bigger than Trump was making mistakes when he mixed Pelosi and Haley. Everyone can make those mistakes, so there was nothing really, but they are picking on him. And today a lot of donors withhold $90 million until the Biden will give up. But Biden said, no, I'm not going to give up. And in the previous video, I said he can only win by putting a fight. And looks like he is doing that. So now if they will force someone new to take his position, people will be upset. They can't make him to do it what he doesn't want to do unless he will choose to do it. And he said that he is not going to do. That was the digression from the previous video. Elizabeth Brzezinka. Does Russia have any compromising pictures, info on SCOTUS and justices? I see some hacker. I see a person stealing computer. That would be a symbol of a hacker. So they probably hack to their computers, and Russians probably have very good informations about them, everything from the banks, from the conversations, from pictures. So they have a lot of information, and they can even make the information by using AI to look differently than they really are, and that's not very good for those judges. So that's what I feel, because I saw someone stealing the computer. And oops. They will be protecting themselves, so they might do whatever the Russians are telling them, because they are afraid that the grass is greener for them, and they are waiting for their own future to survive. They might be doing whatever the Russians want them to do, just to be on a safe side. Patrice Wright, will the new hearing for the January 6th excuse me, expose all the evidence we haven't seen yet? I saw as an answer baby in a crib. Baby in a crib, symbol of crying, symbol of sleepless nights, symbol of growing. And maybe we will learn more about the gallows, because other things I think we know mostly, but if they will give us information about gallows, excuse me, oh my gosh, I try to breathe with my stomach and then I'm sleepy. And that's probably what we would like to know, because the other things we know, and we don't know about the gallows and about who put the bomb. So maybe those two surprises, because baby is always surprise when it's born. Now most women will want to know if it's boy or girl, but before it was always symbol of surprise. The trust issue, they will show who not to trust, and it's a guy with the power and money and the family. And we know that the family for me is Republican family. So it might be more dark secrets related to some of the important people in that family. Okay. M. Fertila, do you feel that when the universities starts fall classes, we will have protesters again? It will depend how bad the situation will be. If it's any improvement, I believe by that time there might be some improvement, and but I still see the protests will be going on, maybe not as big as they were at the end of the year. They will collect more money. They will be changing some universities, some students, and they would like to avoid those conflicts as much as possible. Biden will try to make all the possible movements to not go for any more drama and to finish the conflict. So we can hope that he will be successful with that. And BB is coming to USA. Maybe that will be something that they will have nice debate and be able to put the lid on the situation. Chiara Proto, can you look to Italy and see if fascists will stay in power for long? In the next elections, I believe there will be some change. I see the turning page in the history book, so probably that will be the end of the fascism. Yeah, country will be more secure, two angels will be helping, and people would like to have more balance, not to the extreme side. So like two angels will be helping Italy to achieve the right outcome for most people. Okay. And I would like to do the prayers. Yeah, again, a lot of people are having some allergies, so I'm reminding you my remedy to put the honey, 2 spoons of honey with 2 teaspoons of dry ginger, and that will help you to to mix that. It's like paste consistency in a jar, and take a little bit, not too much, a few times a day. And I don't have allergies because of that. I'm always saying this, that it's very good. And for knee problem, massage your under knee with some painkiller cream, and that will help the circulation. So if you have any pain with your knee, sit down and massage this for a few minutes. That's supposed to help. I'm trying. Okay, so prayers for Kelly McCullough. She has undiagnosed illness and she's suffering. So all our blessing to you, Kelly McCullough. Prayers for Linda W. and her family. That dishonest person will be stopped by doing the damage to your family, to your loved ones, to your kids, and even to the father of your kids. So we want to send you a good energy. I want to send energy to anyone who is struggling for any reason with some problems, and to feel secure and positive and happy. And today Tracy's mom had the ceremony of they have that name, like enjoying the life, and it was beautiful. I was watching on the internet. She sent me the link for it. It was live stream, and to my husband as well. So I want to send her, Tracy and her family, good energy, so they will be feeling strong and happy, not happy, but connected with Wanda. And Wanda is in a better place, and she said that she will be at least without the medications, and she will be happy. She knew that she will be dying, so she wrote that beautiful letter to saying goodbye. And I want to send best wishes for people who are struggling with heat in Texas without running water, and the toilets are not working because there is no electricity, and 1 more week they will be suffering. So with those temperatures, it must be really hard to survive, and not everyone has ability to afford to go to the hotels with extra conditioning or so on. So all the people who are suffering, I'm sending them the good and best energy and protection, and anyone who is traveling, that will feel safe, because there is more hurricanes coming, and we have to be aware that the situation with the weather will be really hard this year. I love you guys. Stay positive. Share your love with others. The name of that ceremony was Celebration of Wanda McLean's life. So all the best to everyone. Bye-bye.